welcome to your November Oracle reading. This will be a little different. I won't be using tarot today, but if you'd like a very specific tarot message, don't forget to check out your sign in the other November readings. Now, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. If this message doesn't fit for you, please don't take it on. We don't want to take on energy that isn't ours. If it does, then please hit the like button. Let Spirit know that this is your message and you'd like to see whatever it is unfold in your world. Make that energy exchange. Now, subscribe if you're new, and basically enjoy. Tune in the next day or two. There will be a new twin flame reading up on my channel, and this will be a you versus them. Now, the energy might be a partner, a workplace arrangement, family, friends, children even. It's just basically you and an external force coming into your world or affecting you at the moment. You have come up, Virgo, as the whale and the butterfly. Wow, this is beautiful energy. And this person has come up as the kingfisher and the peacock. Now, I feel like you're dealing with someone who is very social, very much in the public eye. It might just be on social media, but it's someone people go to for a lot of advice. I feel like you may feel like you don't get the same attention from that person, though. There's a lot of flighty energy here, so they might be very flittering in and out of your world, and you don't sort of get that stillness from them, is what I'm hearing. You're in a very emotional place at the moment, Virgo, and it might not be anything anybody is doing. You're just sort of finding yourself sort of in it, and that's because you're going through a lot of changes right now. You're going within, is what I'm hearing, and you may also be going through a stage where you kind of don't want to go out a lot and socialize and do all those things because you're transforming, and you feel like you're almost getting left behind by your peacock kingfisher here. Yeah, you're really digging deep, Virgo, is what I'm hearing. You may be letting go of a lot of people, situations, things that just no longer serve you. And I feel like you're not getting the same joy that you used to get out of situations that go on in your life. You may also be cutting off family members that sort of, or not so much cutting off, but you may be holding back, spending a lot of time and giving out your energy to family members who have proved to be quite toxic or very negative in the past. And it's not that you're turning your back on them, you're sort of just limiting the amount of energy you spend with them when you're going through this process, because you don't really have a lot to give at the moment, Virgo, is what I'm hearing. You're digging deep, and that energy sort of needs to be saved for you. I feel like you feel you'd like to have more support from this person, and you're feeling a little wounded that you're not getting that support, and you may be getting it but not in the ways you need it. Your person being so flighty, while they might be great at communicating, or mainly it's not really expressing, but they just might be big talkers, fast talkers, and sometimes you feel like you just want them to quiet down and do some listening, and you don't feel heard, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Let's check what's going on in your world right now, Virgo. I just feel a lot of change energy, rest and rejuvenation, and the thinking man. Now, these two cards come up for Leo, so you may be dealing with a Leo, which could explain that peacock showy energy. We know Leos are, they're great at being the star. You're very introspective, and you're getting a lot of messages as this happens too, and you're unsure of whether you can trust them, whether it's just you being emotional or it's actually you being perceptive of the situation and what's going on. I got control and nature. So Spirit's telling you to release control of the situation and to just allow it to flow. Oh no, it's actually nurture. And to really be your own best friend right now and go easy on yourself. I feel like there's this flighty person may put a lot of responsibility onto you. You may be the one responsible for sort of holding the relationship together, or the one that pay, you know, make sure the bills are paid. Like, you're the responsible one, Virgo, and I feel like you're tired. You're tired and you just need to put you first and speak up. That communication come up for a reason. Speak up that you need some help right now, that, you know, you can't be the one to organize everything. You can't always be the one that is the responsible one, that you want to be more chilled every now and then. You have here and now and co-create. So you have a situation popping up, and it may be that a little argument breaks up or something comes up, but the opportunity for you to be able to put this point across and get what you need from this person is coming up. So use it to your advantage. You have abundance and maturity. Okay, so what Spirit's telling me is you kind of just have to put on your big boy panties or your big girl panties and just face the situation. It may feel uncomfortable because, like I said, this person sort of isn't the type to speak about feelings and emotions. They're very, you know, let's go, let's don't hang around, don't be negative, and you know, you feel like you can't you're almost forbidden from speaking what's going on. You're blocking yourself to your abundance when you don't speak up. So Spirit's saying, put on your big girl panties or big boy panties and just say what needs to be said. Okay. So for your person, we have balance. That's definitely the energy I'm getting, is they need to start weighing up and prioritizing. I feel like they're always the good time guy or the good time gal, and it's time for them to really focus on, you know, the ins and outs, and the Virgo energy. Virgo very much is of service, and it's the day-to-day routine and stuff like that, and you're great at it, Virgo, and it's time for you to teach them some of your tricks. And then we have the throat chakra with Archangel Gabriel. Now, while this is the throat chakra, I feel like they have no problem speaking. They do have a problem expressing how they're feeling, and I feel like they run from how they're feeling, which is why they're so go-go and chatty and fun and, you know, Mr. Good Time, because they're doing everything they can to distract themselves from the work they actually need to be doing, or just responsibilities. I don't even feel like this is so emotional as such. It's more that they'll do anything to shirk their responsibility, and they are very capable of being responsible, and this could be, you know, a teen or a work member or something like that, but they'll do everything to sort of make you laugh and distract you from the fact that they're not doing, and you can't help but love them, but at the same time it's time for them to grow up a little bit. We have sensitivity and choice. Like, this is their decision. They choose to be flaky is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we have serendipity and blessed. I feel like this person flies by the seat of their pants. Like, everything for them always works out. And it's not because they're super lucky. It's because they have people like you, Virgo, who end up stepping in and doing all the work for them. They're blessed. They're blessed to have you in their life, and they're blessed to have the people that have been there before you. But the time has come now for them to sort of stop flying by the seat of their pants and do the work that they need to do to be a big person. I feel like I'm calling everyone out today. It's time to grow up. It's funny because I've been talking a lot about Saturn return, and Saturn return is all about, you know, coming into that ultimate adult version of you. It must be a real collective energy at the moment. Now we have self-respect and the sacred woman. Now, don't feel cruel about pushing this person to start taking responsibilities, because once they do, they'll gain a whole new self-respect for themselves. They know they're capable, and it's not sometimes that they want to be flaky. They sort of don't have enough confidence in themselves, and it's easy for them to just push it off. The sacred woman, I'm almost getting a sense of they have someone in spirit. So this person may have been raised by a grandparent. This is very specific. Okay, so I'm getting a grandparent energy coming in, and this person may have been raised by their grandparent, and they may be in a position where they're sort of, they were never really taught. There was no, like, while they were beautiful and they raised them beautifully, they sort of didn't have that father figure there, or mother figure there to teach them how to be an adult. So they're sort of unsure of themselves when they step out into the world. And it's not a bad thing, Virgo. It's, you're just frustrated. You're frustrated. You don't know how to approach someone up because they speak rings around you, and just when you think you've gotten through to them and they've agreed to everything you've said, you've realized in some way or another they've managed to speak their way through the situation. They haven't actually agreed to anything, and you're kind of standing there a little bewildered, is what I'm hearing. You will reach them, Virgo, and they will get there. It's just going to take a little bit of patience. Okay, so this is just a nice quick one. I'll round this up and I'll see you all again next week for a much more in-depth reading.